Insert Dave as a spy promo here. Links in the description. Go hit him up. Hi, I'm Red, and today I'm sitting in my new bedroom, in my new house, in my new wheelie chair. I can do this now. I know I said in my last video that I would see you next Tuesday. It's been a few Tuesdays. We moved house, and I didn't take into account that we wouldn't have any internet for a while. We've had it for a few weeks now, but I've just been trying to get my room sorted. It's finally, like, I only finished it like last week. All of it is set up. Anyway, down to the topic of this video. I recently watched Hannah Hart's gender tag video, and I was just kind of inspired to do it. So I went and watched the original video by Ashley Wilde that I was just watching before, and I got the questions, and I really like the idea that she has behind it, and I wanted to support that, even though I have, you know, don't get many views on these videos. So here's hoping. Sorry if I keep looking not at the camera. I keep on looking at the recording button because my phone has stopped telling me when it stops recording. So, question number 1. How do you self-identify your gender, and what does that definition mean to you? I've been feeling a bit weird with my gender lately. If you'd asked me this question like a month or two ago, I would have said 100% I'm non-binary, I'm agender, I use they them pronouns, and there's no exception. But recently I've been feeling a little bit weird. I don't know, I just think I'm genderqueer. I think I'm just gonna stick with that. Number 2, what pronouns honor you? You know, new people I meet, I encourage them to use they, them pronouns. But with my family or, you know, people like that, I'm okay with she, her. Like, it doesn't annoy me as much as it did. Before I was like, no, I need to be happy in myself. But now I've just gotten to the point of happiness where I don't really mind what happens around me. I'm really chill. I'm really calm. I don't really care. Question 3. Describe the style of clothing that you most often wear. Most often, I wear masculine clothes, so I buy men's t-shirts, men's chinos. Depending on the day, sometimes I might want to wear a dress because I can, like, why not? There's a train coming soon, so I might just wait. Where's the train? There's the train. 4. Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair? What do you choose to shave or choose not to shave? With my head hair, I decided to cut it short January this year, like the day after I turned 17. I was just kind of like, you know what? I grew my hair out and then I cut it to a bob and like donated it, and I didn't like where it was, and I was like, you know, I'll just cut it short. It's a lot curlier than I anticipated, but I just go with it. In terms of like shaving my legs and my armpits, when I first came out as non-binary, I kind of like took the people that I knew that were masculine non-binary people, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna experiment with what they're doing. So I grew my leg hair and I stopped shaving my armpits. It lasted for a month or two, but then I ended up not really liking it. I don't know, I just like the feeling of having smooth skin, and having armpit hair really annoys me. I just don't like having body hair. It's just my personal preference. Like, it doesn't bother me at all if other people have body hair. Like, do what you want, but for me personally, I don't like having body hair. I just shave it. I mean, sometimes I get lazy, but... Number 5. Talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? I never really wore makeup, like, ever. I wore it for special occasions like my semi-formal, and my sister did it once for a party. But recently I've been getting into like eyeliner, concealing things on my face, even though I'm trying to keep it a bit clean because I'm getting lots of spots. I fill in my eyebrows. I haven't today. They're a mess, but yeah, so cosmetics wise, it was just natural stuff, but now I'm kind of, you know, going with the more alternative, darker style, seeing where that leads me. I really like having painted nails. Like, I love painting my nails. I always have. I don't think that's ever gonna change. It didn't change when I came out. I just like having my nails painted. Question number 6. Have you experienced being misgendered? If so, how often? I get misgendered every day. To the outside world, I look like a woman, I look like a female, but I don't identify that way. Like when I would wear a binder all the time, or just really tight sports bras, would maybe be called like mate or bro, but never sir or anything. It's always miss, ma'am. I'm not a communist, but I want to say comrade now. I want to call people comrade. I'm not a communist. I don't really care about anything. I'm an alternative styled hippie because I just don't really care about anything. Just love, man. Just love people. Anyway. Yeah, so I get misgendered like on a daily basis. What matters is how I identify to myself. What matters is what I think of myself, what other people think, whether they misgender me or not. I don't really mind. That's their problem, not mine, you know. Number 7, do you experience dysphoria? How does that affect you? Dysphoria for me has lessened a little bit recently, which is good. But the only form of dysphoria I get is with my chest. I have a large chest. I'm like an E cup. I'm just not comfortable with it. I never liked them. I never wanted them. But unfortunately, my genes, everybody, all the females in my family have large chesticles. Let's move on, shall we? 8. Is that 8? Yeah, 8. Talk about children. Are you interested in having children? Would you want to carry a child if that were an option for you? Do you want to be the primary caretaker for any children you may have? My answer to that question is I'm 17 years old. I haven't even graduated school yet. Maybe like one day if I marry someone, I might want to have children with them. I don't know how I feel about actually carrying that child myself. I guess I'll address it when I get to it. But primarily, if I really wanted to have children, I want to be a foster parent one day. That would be really fun. 9. Talk about money. Is it important to you to provide for a family financially if you choose to have one? Is it important to you that you earn more money than any partner you may have? Do you prefer to pay things like dates? Are you uncomfortable when others pay for you or offer to pay for you? Like, unless it's my family member or like a friend that is as close to me as a family member. Other than that, I feel really uncomfortable when people, like, I don't have money and they're like, oh, I'll pay for it. I'm like, oh no, I don't want you to do that. I don't know, I just feel uncomfortable with it. I don't know why. But it doesn't matter to me if I'm earning more than my partner. I really want to have a good income when I'm older. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to figure it out. I want to be as famous as T-Swizzle. Question 10. Anything else you want to share about experience with gender? Gender, to me, isn't something that's really important. To me, what is important is the person. Whether you are a cis male or female, whether you're a trans male, female, non-binary, agender, genderqueer, anything under that, it doesn't matter to me how you present yourself or what you label yourself or whether you label yourself at all. What matters most is that you are true to yourself and that you don't change yourself for anybody else. You do what's best for you. After going through that stage of putting myself first and making people use the right pronoun and name that I have chosen, I just feel more comfortable. I feel more confident, and I can now go through a day in a life where I'm misgendered or, you know, seen as an outcast, and I feel okay because after these few months I just feel comfortable. I don't really care what people think of me and how I dress. I do it for me. Hello, train. So basically what I'm trying to say is be true to yourself. Make sure that you're, you know, do the best that you can to love yourself, because the most important thing in your life is you. Because without you, you wouldn't have your life. I'm going to tag everybody who watches this video, whether you're cis, not cis, whatever. I want you to do this. I want to see what you think about gender and how you feel about the things that I've said. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that I edited it so that it's not, what, 23 minutes long. I love you lots. I will see you next Tuesday. I will. I'll come back. I promise. Okay? Much love. So, what is this button? What is this? Oh. I just took a picture while having a... Okay, sorry.